Hey everyone, John Hartley, and I'm here with today's mail. The first thing's only sorta coin related. I've been, for the past several years, I've been fighting a piece of junk stapler. This is a coin from Jordan. Quarter dinar. It's not silver, but it's a nice coin. But I just pulled this out to show you that the stapler, unless you push it just right, and unless it's loaded just perfectly, the first few staples and a few load won't staple right, and the last few won't staple right. And I've been fighting it forever. And I said, well, I'll get a new stapler as soon as the staples run out. That's how cheap I am. But it just got, I was doing the coins that Big Lori sent me the other day, and this stapler that thinks it's a tomato. It must have been nearby when I ate that last tomato, because it got... Anyway, this thing is going in the trash can today. It's a piece of junk, and I've got a replacement from Amazon. And because my new Amazon card gives me points for purchases, I decided to do that because I do spend a lot of money on Amazon, and they had a good credit card, and anytime I use it I get points. Well, that made this stapler cost next to nothing. So, and this is one of those staplers. Number one, it's very easy to use. It's got a cam or a pivoting action in there that makes it, even if you're stapling, and this thing will go through like 45 pages, it says, but it makes it easier to staple through thick stuff. And so that the cardboard flips I use, it'll be easier to staple, and it staples flat. So that is my new stapler. This coin, this guy, what's his name? This guy takes his sweet time mailing stuff. He didn't mail this for a week and a half after I purchased it. Now, he says so on his page on eBay. When you look at his stuff, it says extended delivery time or something like that. Well, I don't know. But anyway, this is the second excuse me. He's taped it to the inside. How did he do that? There we go. This is the second farthing that I told you I had on order. Man. All right. It's 1874. Yep. 1874 H, and I looked it up. I looked up the mint mark, and now all of a sudden I can't remember it. But it's something and Sons. It's a mint in Birmingham, England. Is where this was made, and it's Victoria DG de Gratia, by the grace of God. Brit Reg, which is Queen of the Britons, and then down there FD stands for Defender of the Faith. This is the second portrait of Victoria, which they started using in 1860. So if they made the coin the year before, or if they made the portrait the year before the first use of that portrait, she would have been 40. And still not a bad looking old girl. But Britannia. Am I having a brain fart? Anyway, this other than the last one, not like the last one. In the background on the ocean there this time, instead of it just being an ocean, there's a ship over there. I'm trying to get it where you can see it. And what appears to be a lighthouse on the other side. So, my second farthing. I looked at some farthings with her first portrait on there, and to get one that's in decent shape like this one, it's a little bit more money than I want to spend on a farthing. So I went back to my original lost track of what I was saying there. My mind got preoccupied with this thing not focusing. But I went back at looked at some of the coins that I had was watching on eBay, and I was watching a Prussian coin that had two of their kings on the obverse. So I went ahead and bought that. And today's the day my credit card turns over, so I got a few more things in mind that I'm going to buy. But that'll be a while off. I got my day, got some fun stuff to do. Got an AR-10 to work on. This is a friend of mine's gun, and he shoots his guns, and his kids shoot them till they just don't work anymore. This thing, he says, I haven't gotten too deep into it. All I've done is put it on the vise and pulled out the bolt. But he says it just doesn't cycle anymore when you fire it, so I'll give it a good cleaning. And he pays me. He pays me in silver. I got that 44 Magnum over there to clean after that. Actually, it needs to be fixed. It's got a little broken piece on it. But he pays me in silver. He knows me well. Well, that's all for today. Next time you'll hear from me is when that Prussian 2 mark coin comes in. It's a pretty nice looking coin. So until then, I'm 1042.